Okay, so I just want to share what I got my two girls for Easter. I have a 19-month-old, and the purple one is her basket, and a 5-year-old, so the pink one is hers. And honestly, some of the stuff I bought and some of the stuff I literally went around my house and found stuff that the girls had received for other, whether it be Christmas or past Easter or something like that, I had put aside and they never really played with. Still had packaging on it and everything. Just miscellaneous stuff that I found around the house because we are under quarantine and, some of the stuff I already went out and bought, but some of it I just kind of looked for. So over here, let's go into my 19-month-old's basket. So the baskets have these basket liners. They're pretty big baskets, actually. They're white baskets, and they have these tulle basket liners. I got these at Burlington Coat Factory last year. So for my 18-month-old, she loves Pete the Cat. And when I was at TJ Maxx a couple weeks ago, they had Pete the Cat's Big Easter Adventure, so I picked that up for her. I also, while I was there, saw these big unicorn bubble makers. They come with bubbles, and they are electronic, so they take batteries, and both my kids love bubbles. These bubble ones I had. So these were out in the garage, just in a basket, kind of, set up that we would play with one day. And this was from Easter last year. I think my mom had gotten this for them, and they had never opened them. So they were outside. They have tons of bubbles. So they were outside. They had never been used. So I popped them back in. Nobody's going to realize that they already received them. I was at the dollar store a few weeks ago, picked up a new pack of toothbrushes. Both girls could always use toothbrushes. This bunny we had just in a bin with our Easter decor. And the girls don't know any better, so went in the Easter basket. These, you'll see this in my older daughters also. They're snap bracelets. They're little unicorns. Very cute. My mom got these for the girls for Christmas. So I just threw them in the Easter basket because they had been downstairs in the basement and we just hadn't gone through and used them yet. While I was at the dollar store last week, I picked up a couple boxes of Band-Aids. We were out. I actually picked up 4 boxes. So the kids are getting Band-Aids because they love Band-Aids. They're always getting, scrapes and boo-boos. In here, I have 2 little necklaces. Okay, they're just little beads. I had used these as decor for my oldest's first birthday and had them in a bag along with a little ring. So just popped them in there. It was a princess theme, so they were crowns as the favors. These they're going to destroy in 2 seconds. They open up their little cardboard gold crowns. They're going to love them. They'll play with them and probably be garbage, but something to put in there. These bunnies I had gotten at Home Goods. So this bunny is in my youngest daughter's. It's it's more of a decor piece. I thought for their bedrooms maybe or something, for their playroom. So I like putting some bunnies in their baskets. This little unicorn, again, we had this. I have no idea from where. Somebody along the way gave them a little Beanie Baby unicorn. And I put it off to the side because how many stuffed animals can one child play with at a time? So there's that. This little sidewalk chalk. So this one's actually opened, but it's in my 18-month-old's. She will not know this. The other one I have is closed. These they got in a goodie bag. And we have tons and tons of chalk. So they were out in the garage with their other chalk still in their container. So I figured, why not? It's a good filler. This was from Easter last year. All right, again, it's bubbles when you open it up. It was in our bubble basket and they haven't used that yet. This wand was from my oldest's first birthday, so I figured I'd stick these little mini wands in. And that's about it. I am hoping to be able to get out and fill it with some snacky type items, but I don't know. And if I don't, it looks complete and the kids are going to love it. Moving on to my 5-year-old. It's very similar to her sister's, just slightly different. So here, the difference is she has this catch a bunny game. So my mom had given that to the girls last year for Easter. And we just never opened it because they got so much stuff. She has a bubble wand also. She has these bubbles and these bubbles. I believe these were from a birthday party also. And again, they were in our bubble basket outside and they just haven't been opened yet. We have literally a ton of bubbles. Again, the paper crown, boxes of Band-Aids. I think she has colored ones in here. The same snap bracelet unicorn from Christmas from my parents. The bunny that I had bought at TJ Maxx. Same with, I'm sorry, this was also from TJ Maxx. I got the bubble blowers. This, again, a bunny we had that I'm just popping in the basket. This is a spray bottle I had bought at the dollar store. She likes getting her hair done now, but her hair is so fine. So when I'm doing it in the morning, I need to kind of spray it with some water. A little ring from her first birthday party. These were on the table scattered as decor and then people took them home. I had extras. Same thing with this little wand and the paper crown. Again, I know they are just going to destroy these, but for the 10 seconds that it's going to last, it'll provide them some entertainment. Necklaces. These beads, honestly, they break. I just threw out a ton of them because they break them open and then nobody wants to play with them. This is chalk from one of the goodie bags. Again, it was outside with the rest of our chalk. Had never gotten played with. And then these little hair clips for her. I had bought these at the Dollar Tree actually for her Easter basket. So I knew I was putting those in there. So, like I said, look around your house. You might not have things that your children haven't played with. But at least for me and my kids, they get tons of stuff for their birthdays, for Christmas, for Easter. So I put some stuff away all the time because they can't play with all of it at one time. And then I just kind of take it out when we need it. The other stuff I didn't actually put away. It was at, their chalk and their bubbles were with where I keep everything, but they had never played with them and, they're perfectly fine. And nobody's going to be any wiser that I kind of regifted them back to them. I know that sounds funny, but it's quarantine life here. So here are our little quarantine Easter baskets. And even though they received some of this stuff before, they're going to get it again and have no idea that it was already theirs. And like I said, to both baskets, I'm looking to fill some eggs with some of their snacks and stuff, like, Annie's fruit snacks and the Annie's fruit by the foot and stuff like that. They like those gummy treats. But if I can't get out to the store, maybe I'll just stuff it with some empty eggs or put some money in the eggs and call it a day. So that's it. Thanks. Before I sign out, I also wanted to say, so if you can see in this bin, I have an Easter bucket. That's the bucket they use to do their egg hunts every year. And then if you can see in there, there's some eggs. This is just a storage bin where I store our Easter decor. Honestly, it has a whole bunch of different decor in here from different seasons, but like the egg dye kit will do that. I picked this up last year. I think it was like 10 cents when I bought it. So buy things on sale if you can. Save a lot of money that way. But I have a bunch of those eggs, so I will fill them, like I said, with money or something, stick a few in there. My mom bought stuff to fill a ton of eggs to do an egg hunt at their house. So she already has all of that stuff. And if we don't wind up getting together for Easter, she's going to give me all that stuff to do an egg hunt in our yard. And they'll come and, stand 6 feet away and watch the girls do a little egg hunt. So that's it. I hope this helps or gives you some ideas of what you could do that really is just repurposing things that you already have. Thanks.